All right, we are live. Hello, everyone. My name is Shala Massey. I am the operational leader of the conference circle at Sociocracy for All. I'm joined here today with Bernadette Wesley. How are you doing today, Bernadette?
Good, thank you.
Bernadette is here with us today as she is a presenter at the 5th Annual Global Sociocracy Conference. So we're just going to have a little check-in about Bernadette's presentation and all that she's bringing to the conference. So first, Bernadette, could you tell us a little bit about your journey with sociocracy, a little bit about who you are?
Sure, yeah. Before I discovered sociocracy, I was working only one-on-one with clients as a mind-body therapist. And in addition to so I was really helping people become more empowered in their work, in their organizations, mostly working with entrepreneurs, female leaders. And what I noticed was that I was helping them feel empowered, but then sending them back into a dysfunctional system of power over or power under. And it was very frustrating for me and for my clients. And when I discovered sociocracy, I thought, okay, beautiful. Now maybe I can bridge some of this internal work with the external structures that would support a true power with setup and way to work and be together. So for me, it was a way to actually kind of accomplish more in the time that I have here, because one-on-one is wonderful, but it takes a long time. And I think that we need to do this kind of consciousness building and conscious ways of working together has to be done on these larger and larger scales in terms of communities, not like scales like huge, but in terms of groups, communities, families, organizations, so that we're working at a kind of ecosystemic level and impacting change within ourselves and externally faster. Yeah.
I love that. I think you bring about a good point about how sociocracy really creates an opportunity for us to embody the values of equity and inclusiveness and wholeness and fullness and health within an external structure that allows that. It's really beautiful. Can you tell us a little bit about your presentation? Your presentation is called Being a Developmental Organization and Why It Matters.
Yes, I chose this topic because I am part of a developmental organization called Friendly. We're a consulting firm here in Europe. And what I've noticed is that it goes really well with sociocracy. So in other words, what it does is help bridge those external structures of sociocracy with the internal skills and capacities that are needed to use those structures well. Because I've noticed that you can have a power with structure, but unless you feel empowered within, you can't use it well. We still bump into our same perceptions, limited beliefs. We're so conditioned from the old paradigm and the systems that we've been embedded in. It's very hard to just start a new form and expect that it's all going to go well. So I'm excited to talk about what it means to be a developmental organization and how that works well with sociocracy, and how that gives us sort of those two pedals of the bicycle that we need to move forward to be truly empowered whole beings in our work and working together.
Awesome. Beautiful. I love to hear about what you're doing. It's very exciting. I think that people tend to sometimes look at sociocracy as, just something that's a lot of structure, a lot of rules, but there's so much self-development involved with actually embodying sociocracy and being in an organization that runs sociocratically. So thank you for the work that you're doing. And I'm excited about your presentation. Can you tell us what you're excited about with the conference?
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to going. I coordinated with my colleague and friend, Laureen Golden, so she'll be speaking right before me. And she does a beautiful job of setting up the context, the bigger context of the times that we're living in, VUCA, what time is it in the world, why these tools and transformative social systems are so important right now. So she's done all the research and has a beautiful way of helping us understand the waters that we're swimming in. And that will tee up my talk, which will go more into more specific practices.
Fantastic. Yeah. And Bernadette, can you tell everyone how they can follow your work and learn more about what you do?
Sure, it's very easy. It's just BernadetteWesley.com.
There you go. All right. Thank you so much, Bernadette. And I look forward to seeing you on April 27th at the conference. And I look forward to seeing all of you at the conference as well. If you'd like to find out more and check out the program, I will put the link in the description box. And we look forward to seeing you then. Thank you so much, Bernadette.
You're welcome. Thanks.